let's get it going. Glacial Strata this week for the deep dive. Let's see the modifiers. Nothing on this one. Mining and mules.
Objectives for this first stage of the dive are ready and awaiting completion. Make us proud, miners.
Took Unstoppable for Glacial Strata because there's so many patches of snow. And running without a driller this time, so that's interesting. It'll be cool. It'll be easy first cave, probably. It's always good to skip the uplink events from salvage. Just worry about the mining. That'll be good. I kind of forgot we didn't have a driller, so I was just standing there waiting for him to show up. It'll be fun. It'll make some of the missions where we would normally dig out, we'll have to walk back. Doesn't seem that Unstoppable actually makes me walk faster than these people. I assume they don't have it on, but maybe they both have it. But I thought maybe it would make the slows from the storms reduced. I hear Betsy in the distance. Probably could have power attacked that guy when he was right in my face, but it doesn't matter. Oh. I'm gonna wake up Betsy, man. Despite that guy's warning. Oh, gross. I'd rather have Betsy with us since it's so early on in the mission. But I guess there's an argument that it'll waste ammo more than it saves. But I don't know. It's an added challenge. It's fun. Oh. Oops. Oh, she's gunning me down. All right. Okay, not too bad. I died in a stupid way, but it's always what happens. Those explosives really do a ton of damage, and then I jumped right into another one afterward at 0 health, so... Maybe I should have let them prepare for it more, but just figured I'd start it and see what happens. It's not really a big deal.
Powering up. Good work.
Also, it looks like we would have had to walk past her to get through the cave anyways. But that's just goes to show I should have waited for other people to be ready and start it. But it doesn't matter. Got dark morkite for everybody this time, so we're getting a little extra morkite. I should probably find red sugar before before this gets too dangerous. I really don't want to have to get that one that's high up though. But maybe that's what I should do. Shooting from the side there really lowered the damage. Where's Molly at? Oh, she walked very far away.
When we get back, it's sandwich time. Access provided. There is red sugar over here. I made a platform. Access provided.
There's a lot of my platforms for that, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. We have a ton of nitro, but I'll just get that. That'll be good.
A swarm is
What a
on
homie.
your way. Load up.
Okay.
Contact. Lock and load. Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Just getting set up for this swarm. Should be pretty easy with Betsy here and having time to set up. Having the proximity trigger on the grenade launcher is very helpful. You can just shoot right into where spawn appears, and then it takes care of it right as they're coming up. And you don't have to worry about missing or anything like that. It's very forgiving. Also gives you a little bit more control over where the explosion is if you're worried about friendly fire. Because you can just kind of aim high, aim above stuff, rather than actually triggering it on an enemy or the ground. Alright.
Reloading!
The wave is almost over. Wipe out what's left.
Kind of baby wave right now. Might just head down the cave.
Yeah, give me some sugar. Yes. Bacal! For rock and stone! Break. Move out! Booyah!
Hey, little buddy.
Molly is on the way.
Let's get Molly to come pick up the pace so she doesn't take forever to get down there. Looks like kind of a long cave. Might be wrapping back around. Should be fine to get out of though when we extract, because there hasn't been any really big drops or anything crazy. It's just that one into the last cave, but it should be easy enough to get up that if the drop pod is that far.
Where is that damn tin can?
Alright, here we are. Oh wow. The Frost Praetorian frozen. Whoa. Wait, why did it stop trying to grab me there for a second? Because I threw the leg or something? That's kind of strange. It gave me a little extra time, just enough to stop myself from getting grabbed.
One sentry gun ready to be built. Your tin ass over here. Hurry.
Should have called this back while I was in the cave, but that's alright.
Well done. The mule is working again.
Come here.
All your objectives are completed. Drop pod beacon awaits activation.
Let's just check around and see if there's nothing I missed. Looks good. Just gonna check the map to see the best place to call the mule. It's furthest away. I think I'll call it at the back of the cave.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Good work.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Deep dive stage almost completed.
Come here.
Oh, that flare was bad. Immediately got knocked backwards.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I didn't use a single grenade. That whole mission. I wasn't really thinking about it. I'm not even sure which ones I have. I think probably the lure, if I remember right. Just heading back.
I made a platform.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Oh, you might already have a zip line up to that hole. That's good. Oh. Got worried maybe there was a cave leech we left. It's always my reaction in those moments to look directly up first. Just gotta not get hit here. Hanging out with Molly.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
The grenade.
Oh. Excuse me, everybody. Oh, don't freeze me. Okay. It's been a long walk. Small cave because of the 200 Morkite objective. All the way back to the starting room.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh. No Steve's. Haven't seen Steve yet. See if she makes it on time. I think she will. She's got plenty of time left. But it'll be close. It's been a long walk. I shouldn't waste my ammo. She's almost here. I'll just let him walk around. Pretty uneventful first stage. Enemies were kind of light. I did die because I was stupid with Betsy.
Drop pod departing in T-minus
And I should have
1
heeded
minute.
that person's advice, at least as far as not starting it while nobody was ready. But I just wanted to spice things up, because it would be kind of uneventful.
Initiating launch sequence.
Alright.
Good work, team. New coordinates punched in. Diving.
Alright. Egg works and eggs. Regenerative bugs. Got a ton of nitra, only did one resupply. Just put one down as soon as we get in there, probably. Regenerative bugs is one of the easier mutators. Unless you're truly overwhelmed on the higher hazards. I think one of my first, or maybe the first Achework mission I ever did, had regenerative bugs. And didn't understand how to pull the Acheworks or what they were for, and it was on Glacial Strata, so it was also extra confusing. And it was me and my buddy, and we were in the mission for 40 minutes, maybe more, and it was just crazy onslaught of enemies. Let's see if I have the taunt. I do. Oops. Excuse me. Get over here. Oh, almost set myself on fire. In that mission that I was talking about, we had one of those rare Dreadnought wave spawns too, and we had, I don't believe, ever fought a Dreadnought before, so it was a very exciting mission to play.
Second stage
a very rough introduction to the game,
Still have a long way to go,
as it
but
was
finish your
probably one of the first
objectives.
few missions we ever
We'll
did.
take it deeper into the heart of Hogsmeade.
Oh good, he got one down. I'll put down another one.
Positioned. Launching now.
Platform up. Priority to resupply.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Looks like pretty big cave. Let me get some of these nitro platformed. Blizzard incoming. Oh no, it's tragic. Have to be careful not to throw any acorns down there, or they'll be lost forever. Oh, I'm out of platforms. Oh, IFG. I haven't seen that in a long time. Excuse me. I dropped some extra, the modification that gives you extra pellets in the shotgun for less base spread. I don't know, I can tell the difference in damage. I guess it's because most of the time I shoot at relatively mid to close range with the gun. Just trying to go through some of this ammo here since I'm gonna resupply. I guess I've used up half on the rockets or grenades. Oh, it's Steve? Alright, I'll just grab one.
Getting supplies. Feeling much better now. Platforms placed.
Going through a lot of plats.
I made a platform.
Hard to see that nitro there. I don't know. I might have shot it in the middle of the patch, but it's not a big deal if so.
I made a
Oh no. Okay. Well, that was stupid. It was a dumb way to do those plats. Oh man, that looks so stupid.
platforms placed.
Alright. Oh. There we go.
Swarm, they're here.
Platform.
Oh. This is a nice place to fight up here.
Die, creep.
Except these little pillars sticking out. See, that would have killed that guy if I had had the extra pellets. Oh no, that's not good. I'll have to switch back. Oh, God. Wow. Those guys really just snuck up on me.
Attack the hologram, stupid bots. Lights on it. The smell that lingers.
Not bad. Thinned them out. Getting surprised by all the shockers, though, was terrifying. So, A very scary moment. Perfect combo with that one Macteri who was just trying to snipe me the whole time while I was slowed. Oh my god. Okay. Let's check out what's over here and then I'm gonna piece from this section of the cave. Looks like there's not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'll jump in this snowdrift. It's gonna hurt. Oh. Stop some of the fall damage, but I believe. But it's still pretty painful. That'll be good. There's so much red sugar everywhere. I guess I'll heal up all the way. Let me go ahead and get this. Excuse me. Oh no. That was awful. I don't know why I slid like that. I guess that rock. Man. Guess I'm glad there's all this red sugar because I keep just falling and hurting myself. Alright. Is it worth that 2 nitro for me to fall 3 times? Unclear. Oh, that was stupid. I immediately destroyed that lure. I thought it wasn't going to hit that far. Kind of digging myself into the corner, but I'll probably break through here pretty soon. Yeah, it's not too far. I didn't want to plat just because it would have taken like 4 plats. And other people can use that tunnel, or I'll use it in a minute. Alright. Set a waypoint for myself for later. Alright. Try to get this. Probably make this jump. Oh, okay. Well, let me finish getting this first. Yeah, maybe I should go patch up that little cavern that's there. Seems like people keep falling in that pit. I see, he's trying to get an egg quirk out from underneath the mine head. That's what I was worried about in the beginning. So... Oh, I missed. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't. Let's see if there's anything else down there. Alright, I'm gonna cover this up because this is nasty. There we go. That's good enough. I mean, if anybody falls down there, it's gonna be tragic, but should be alright. I guess I'll order another resupply. Yeah, alright. I heard you guys this time. Can't trick me again. Oh, I missed. Maybe I should take the widespread just because I have bad aim. And miss these little guys. If I had the less narrow pellets, then it would have hit those dudes. see. Should I need to get platforms. It's risky to go with only 2. Gonna toast that guy, but he's kind of surrounded by a ton of stuff, so he's gonna go down anyways. But I really didn't need to do like a ton of damage to him, so I just definitely griefed that dude. Just sped up the inevitable process, really. Huh. Kinda nasty. Where is this? Oh, he's on it. Find this rock? Oh, it's downstairs.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Hey. Just gonna get this back up to the mine head and get out of here. Gonna use my little tunnel I dug earlier. They can't stop me. Unless they steal it from me.
I repeat, swarm!
Here we go. Driller at heart. I can't not make tunnels.
Objective completed. All eggs collected.
Get out of here.
Objectives completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting input. Let's get this wrapped up.
It's like forever dark over in this spot, even though I flare it every time.
The line until the escape pod arrives.
Oh, Lord. Excuse me. Oh. A lot of big boys on the way. 3 of them. I'm gonna let them on fire, hopefully. Oh. I guess they're resistant to fire. I cannot seem to light them. Kind of a waste of a bunch of those grenades, but that's alright. Lesson learned. Oh. Oh no. That's 3 of them, just all the frost dust. Oh man. Tempting to take Born Ready just for the grenade launcher. Because I love to be able to shoot it and then just swap off, but I have to get in the habit of shooting it, letting it reload, and then doing it, just so I can always pull it out when I need it. What a homie. This is good. Chill mission. Salvage next, probably. We'll see.
Transportation inbound. The deep dive is progressing nicely.
Or maybe dreadnoughts. Okay, I'm out of here.
abandoned and is ready for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Just in case people want to turn in right now. Ah, no. This is so stupid. I thought I could get around this way. I'm just going through so many platforms this time. Let's see where the gunner is. Oh, he's right here. Alright. Nice.
Nicely done. Express elevator to
Oh,
hill.
going kind of slow, but that's alright. It's alright. Bound to happen when we don't have driller. Driller speeds up a lot of this process when you have 4 people. Makes all the cooperative stuff faster. Low 2 dreadnoughts. I see. Now this could be scary. At least we have 3 resupplies. That'll be good. Dreads and Morkite is kind of annoying because that means you can't just like, I mean, it depends on where the Morkite is, but you can't just like skip just to the dreads, you know. We can't really just drill to them anyways, but we'll have to look around for Morkite if it's not in the same room with the dreads. Then we're also sort of reliant on what rooms we have, and we don't have driller to clear out sort of makeshift arenas. But it's possible we'll just be able to pull them back to the start, or you know, the rooms are good themselves, so we'll see. Oh.
Third stage of the deep dive. This one is looking tough, to say the least.
I really gotta stop overflicking on those.
However, let's see to it they're not disappointed. Otherwise, there are beds reserved for your remains at the medbay back home.
Leave no thought behind.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Man, I hear a breeder in the distance for shockers, so we'll see what happens with that. It'll be annoying to be constantly besieged by these little dudes, but I don't know, we gotta just kind of focus on the objective. These aren't even the ones spawning from it, these are just natural, so looks like kind of a shocker heavy mission. Alright, I'm on my mission. Going off alone. Uh-oh. I might have bit off more than I can chew. Oh wait, hold on a second. I gotta get oxygen.
The air is getting heavy. You want some more?
Excuse me, fellas. I got a mission. Going on a mission. I don't have time to talk right now. Uh-oh. This could be very dangerous, depending on what's on the other side of this wall. So this might have been a stupid idea. Time to be a little careful.
I need O2. Ready to kill some more crates. Crawl back to hell.
Oh my god, dude. Excuse me. I'm trying to go on this mission right now. And y'all are making this hard. Am I in the ceiling currently?
I'm out of air.
There we go. Here's the bigger eggs. I really don't know what's going on with that other scout with Grimjack here, but makes me a little nervous. I guess I might as well find out what it... Oh no. This is maybe a bad idea. I don't know. Okay, he's picking him up, which is good. Oh, this is so painful. Dude, I don't know.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Alright.
Boom, baby.
Dude. This is looking like a worse and worse idea. We're gonna figure out that situation as a team, I think, later. Because that might be a little bit too much for me alone. Just because the line of sight to start it was too much. Oh, yeah, this was really good. Nice and easy. I also didn't want them to get complacent while I figured that out. Eventually I would have been able to do it, but it was taking a lot of time and I don't know. And it was kind of a stupid call before I saw the cave to know. Also, the breeder presents a new challenge for the situation.
Hey! Over here!
Ouch. Oh no. Tragic. This is some interesting kiting from this guy. But you know. Oh yeah. Coming, man. Coming. Alright, one down. Blizzard's coming. Just a little painful, but it's alright. Why am I not getting O2? Okay, that's weird. I was standing right next to that thing. Also, that spitball is another problem. Maybe if I go further down the cave, I'll have a better angle than the one I'm trying to make myself do. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. So I was just kind of overthinking it. I should probably be able to get it from this direction. Oh. I'm gonna have to solo this guy real quick. Oh boy. Dude, can you not? I'll just have to shoot the next one. Alright. Oh. Somehow that one didn't get shot. Uh-oh.
Supplies are on the way.
The resupply is here.
Stupid spitballer, man. Okay, I just gotta get the eggs started and I can run. Ugh, come on. Alright, I did it.
Let's try to flag the ugly fire. Hello? I know the way. And we'll take it. Come here. Dance with this. Getting more ammo. Big here. Oh yeah. One sailor ready to fill. Ready to shoot. Oh yeah. Lights up. Hey, over here. Die! Watch where you're shooting.
Well, he was digging and then he stopped.
With me. Hey. Over here.
Okay.
Everyone, can I get some attention? Come here. This way. Hey. Hello.
This is the worst case scenario. I should have known better. Please don't fall. Okay. Uh-oh. Who's he on? Okay, he's on. Oh, no, he wasn't on me. That was bad on my part.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated.
Let's clear them out. Rocket, go.
This is kind of a unconventional way to approach this mission, but that's alright.
Objective completed. Morkite quota met.
Follow me.
Good work. All objectives have been achieved. Call the drop pod when
This is
you're ready
silly.
to move on. That's how you do it. Drop pod is on the way.
I should probably really not have been digging right at that dread that I knew was down there. But, you know, curiosity.
Lining up.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Follow Molly.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Fall back to drop.
We're getting out of here. Oh, no. Okay.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Access provided.
Time to get out of here.
The mule is secured.
That was the enemy of the dive, those shockers.
Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you. Extraction commencing. Good work.
Alright, good run. Died a couple times, but it was fun. It was worth it. Just kinda silly. Alright, time to do the elite deep dive. Wow, it took it took an hour. So slow.
Teamwork and fear.